There are worse places to start a vlog, aren't there? Well, that's where I wanted to go. But of course, like everything in this fucking city, it's a one-way street, so... Fuck me, right? What's happening, guys? Spectre here. You join me on the apparently impossible search to find a hairdresser's that is open Sundays. Sundays being the only days I have off these days. I've just been to one which said it was open on Google Maps, and of course wasn't. I'm now getting lost trying to find another one. The one I find now, if I can actually get back to the road, which is proving difficult with the network we have here. I've no idea if they're going to have walk-ins, or if they need to have appointments, if there's going to be, you know, space, if they're any good, if they'll be cheap. Wing it and see, I guess. Hairdressing isn't the actual topic of this vlog, but I'll get to that later. There it is, head-to-toe salon. I'll try it. What's the worst that can happen? I can get overcharged to have my haircut. Fucking ruined. Yeah, that's what. We'll see. Fail. Another stupid small business owner who didn't bother to update their details properly online. Google Maps says they're open. Guess what? They fucking aren't. Topic today is motorcycle camping and why I like it. So I've only really been motorcycle camping once. Did it last year. If you watch my Twitter at that sort of time, you will have known about that because I put some pictures up at the time. But me and a friend of mine, back when I was down in Devon, we went into Cornwall and spent a day, well, 2 days, dicking around Cornwall basically. You might be able to tell in my mirrors, I'm laden down at the moment because I'm going camping. Bayview Farm. Well, here we are. Hell of a view, isn't it? We went down to Loo and stayed at a lovely campsite just above Loo, literally looking out over Loo Bay, which is it's pretty cool actually. It's a little exposed, you get a bit windswept at times, but no, it's lovely, it's really nice. And it was so nice just to pack the stuff onto the bike, a couple of tents, you know, some sleeping bags and stuff, and just go. Like, a lot of the appeal of biking is I've been weighed down by stuff the whole time. You know, so much crap with cars, and you just like, the bike, you cut through it. Wow, that was fucking ballsy. Good lord. Am I heading straight out the same road I always... Fine, whatever. Same road we always go on. Mix it up, same fucking road. Whatever. So as I was saying before that nonsense interrupted me. Yeah, it's just like, it's nice to be exposed, you know? You don't have to have all these distractions. I mean, sure, cars are more comfortable, they're warmer, they're drier. And I do like camper vans. Obviously, I've spoken before about my little tiny camper van idea. But there's just something nice about the simplicity of camping. And it shares a lot of the appeals that biking has been out in the environment. Be able to really experience everything that's going on around you, the atmosphere, the temperature, the smells, you know. So for me, I really like just, there's something very sort of romantic, I guess, about slapping a tent on the back of the bike and just going. Started in Plymouth. We rode down to Mount Edgecombe first in Cornwall. Had a nice little luncheon there. Jesus. And then, yeah, just cruised down the coast, down to Loo. We actually went to the campsite first, set the camp up. Got all like comfortable there, and then headed down into Loo itself for dinner. Lou's nice enough, it's pretty touristy, but if you like that sort of thing, it's pretty cool. And then went back up to the campsite and chilled out for the evening. It's pretty great. The weather went a bit tits up on us on the next day. It rained a bit overnight and it was a bit sort of foggy and shitty the next day. But it's still a lot of fun. I did film that trip, I've spoken about this before. Unfortunately I can't post it because with my current editing software I've got no way to hide stuff like registration plates and faces. So as for now it's sitting in my hard drive as a purely sort of for me and my friend to enjoy. But one day eventually that will see the light of day. It's something we're definitely aiming to do again. He's no longer got the Triumph Tiger that he had then. He's now got a Triumph Scrambler 900. The old one, but not the new Street Scrambler. Sort of the full fat Scrambler, as it were. Which is really nice, beautiful actually. It's the sort of red and silver, and it's got lots of nice chrome rack, a little chrome sort of headlight grille. So as soon as I get rid of this crate and get a bike that can do 70 without shitting itself, we're definitely planning to do some more. He lives over in Wales, and there's some great roads and some great vistas there. We'll definitely take a spin over to him and maybe like ride around Wales for holidays. We've got a few more plans about doing stuff in the UK. We've even got plans about Europe as well. We've been talking about it for years, like back since we had scooters when we were both 16. Him rocking the Vespa, I forget the model, it was a little 50cc Vespa, gorgeous, in red. It was like, wasn't the club edition or special edition or something? It had like white stripes on the side, little white randle if I remember rightly. Lovely little thing. And I had my maximum hairdryer mode Gilera Runner 50 SP, complete with Chav City. I think I had a Leo Vince can at the time. And then when that got ripped in half, I swapped it out for a Viper. Mate, that thing was not great. Such a piece of shit, that scooter. Had like graffiti carved into the dash and all sorts. It wasn't a good scooter. But it served a purpose and it was fun in a way. But yeah, we've been talking about Europe since then, and it's still something we chat about now and then. So it'd be definitely great to do. Maybe go down to France. I would say across to Spain, maybe not right now. But when shit calms down, maybe across to Spain. And camping is just a great way to save some money, because you know, as much as we're not students anymore, so it's still kind of not exactly rolling in moolah. It's a great way to just enjoy the countries you're in. Go find some little campsite, or at a push, find some friendly farmer. Pitch up for the night, little gas burner, cook some food on it. What more do you need? Maybe stay in a hotel like once every now and then. I'd have to work out how I'm going to charge my various contraptions. I'm aiming to have USB power on the handlebars on the next bike, or under the seat, or under the seat I should say. So I should be able to charge like a sat nav and a camera on the bars, or like a sat nav and stuff in my tank bag. So if I bring a battery pack, I've got a battery pack, not a very big one, but still. If I charge up it like a battery pack over the day, or charge my devices over the day, it shouldn't matter too much when I get to the campsite if there's no electricity there. But there's something very pure, I think, about it. Just tent on the back, you know, roll mat or a little inflatable bed or whatever you want to do to sleep, sleeping bag, go. Then yeah, there are more comfortable ways to travel. Like yeah, if we were just to ride there unburdened and stay in some nice swanky hotel, yeah, it'd be more comfortable. And I will say actually the problem with camping is you have to carry more stuff, and that inevitably ends up being a rucksack job. And no one likes wearing a rucksack on a bike, let's be honest. It's not comfortable, especially not for hours on end. Comfort isn't everything. If you wanted to be comfortable, well, you'd do it in a car, wouldn't you? So there's more to life than just comfortable. It's definitely a consideration when choosing my next bike as well, is making sure that it can do this sort of touring. It doesn't have to be some giant adventure bike or tourer, as much as I do look at those now and then, but like I want it ideally to be practical for the 99.9% of the year that I'm not touring, and not too big and too heavy, too cumbersome for the city. but at the same time have the bollocks to be able to do faster, longer trips, and have the capacity to put a top box on if I want to, or saddlebags. To be fair, most modern bikes, they can handle that sort of thing really. It's not like we're going to be hooming it the whole time, because A, that's not our style, B, we'd probably try and avoid motorways as much as possible, just because they're fucking boring. And also, he's not a scrambler, so like, we're not going to be hitting 100 down the dual garage at any point. It's going to be more for like a 50, 60 mile an hour back roads, that sort of styling. So what about you guys? Do you do motorcycle touring at all? Do you see motorcycles more of a short-term thing? Let me know. It'd be good to see how we all sort of do things. But I'm going to sign off here, so thank you very much for watching again on what is a surprisingly cold day for how sunny it was earlier. Ride safe. So last video I talked about a art project that I was sort of beginning for a Christmas party. I promised you guys I'd give you an update, so here goes. The helmet itself, I've currently made the helmet out of cardboard. So it started out as paper to get a sort of approximate head size. And I went up to card. It was a card frame, cardboard from the boxes that I nicked from work. And then bridged the gaps with sort of thinner card, like card rather than cardboard. I gave a bit of strength with that, all held together with masking tape. And then it's currently had 2 layers of paper mache on the outside. So first layer was kitchen roll, second layer was newspaper. And there's also had 1 layer of newspaper on the inside to hide all the tape and stuff. And it's getting pretty good now, it's pretty rigid. As I said before, it is crooked as all fuck. Like, the proportions are way off. It's not symmetrical. I didn't measure anything. I didn't use a ruler. In fact, I don't think I own a ruler at this point. So it needs another layer at least on the outside of paper mache back to kitchen roll. And then I'll judge from there whether the shell is hard enough for me to start painting it and such. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time.